Alright, welcome back to more Scrubbertree Online. So this time around I'm running Jae Hoon. The last time I recorded for this game, I think I said mistakenly that the reason I picked it up was because of Krauser. But I didn't actually start playing it until Krauser. The reason I picked it up was actually for Jae Hoon, but eventually I kind of just stopped playing the game altogether, and then when Krauser dropped, that's when I got back into it. So now, I'm taking a little bit of game knowledge I have learned playing Krauser, and I'm just finally, trying to put at least my somewhat best foot forward with Jae Hoon. But yeah, I think he's a dope character. I can't really complain about him too much because I'm still learning him myself. He has a lot of great pressure tools, which I, sadly won't be putting on display too much. Shout out to the little Cobra Kai alt that I made for him. But yeah, I think he's a good character. He's just definitely going to take some getting used to. And it is a true adjustment not having a character who has a fireball like Krauser. Because that was pretty much the make or break between somebody playing lame or, forcing them to drop the BS and actually approach you to get their damage instead of just walking away, that Street Fighter 6 mentality basically. But yeah, I've been enjoying this game a little bit more. Definitely getting hyped for Kenshiro. He should be coming pretty soon, hopefully after Evo or during Evo, if they're really trying to be cool about it. But other than that, yeah, just grinding this game when I can, when life permits. I gotta say, it's so much harder to learn characters now when you really try to lock in on your life. This isn't, when you decide this isn't your life anymore. No, I'm not gonna be some tournament player. I'm not pressed to make it out of top 8. I'm not pressed to learn some new character 24 hours after they dropped and already be some high ass rank. I'm gonna just take my time, learn them when I can. When you're really grinding and focusing on other things, just building yourself outside of your hobbies and stuff like that, it's actually kind of tough. So it sucks for me right now because there's so many great fighting games coming out that I want to play that I just don't really feel like I can actually invest the time in. It just kind of sucks. Tokon is in August. You got Avatar coming in late July. And I'm definitely jumping on that because, I'm a Zahir fanatic. I will be playing Zahir. They haven't even revealed his gameplay trailer, and I'm just calling it that's what I'm going to be playing. So there's Avatar, there's Tokon, there's Fatal Fury, which is still pumping out great characters. And, it's Street Fighter 6. I mean, I know I got hype about Yasmin, but when you take Yasmin and the cute win animation away, it's still Street Fighter 6 at the end of the day. You finna get drive impacted. You finna get perfect parried off of a jump in, knowing that it was fully luck. It is what it is. But focusing on this game at hand, I really like Jae Hoon. I think his normals are good, but at the same time, I don't know. I haven't been playing them long enough to make an assessment like that. But I feel like some of his normals could use a slight buff. Especially his low... I'm trying to use the right terminology based on people that play this game. I think it's his low B, his crouching B. I just think it needs a little bit more range because it just sucks how much it whiffs when I feel like I'm trying to use it to whiff punish. And if you pay attention, you might see that in this video a bit. But right now, I'm just dealing with the scrubs as I can. They always like to hit buttons when it's not their turn, and that's when you got to teach them a lesson. That's what just happened to that guy. That move is +2 on block or something like that. It's really good. Kind of like Akuma's forward heavy kick or whatever the heck it is. It works exactly the same way. So it's definitely something you want to throw out as often as possible. And hope you don't get wild punished for it. And admittedly, a lot of these matchups I'm fighting them blind. Like, I don't know most of the frame data for these characters, which is, goes back to what I was saying earlier about how, like, when you on a time crunch, you can't really grind these games like you want. Like, I'm having enough trouble just learning my character. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not out here, like, digesting an encyclopedia's worth of frame data. Like, I'm barely keeping up with me learning my character, my combo routes, my frame traps, that sort of thing. Like, it's really kind of, it makes you focus. I won't say that it's tough, because if it's a hobby, you're passionate about it and you enjoy it, but it's definitely tough because I have to really, like, be super focused on what I spend my time in training mode doing. Otherwise, I'm just, wasting time playing ranked, losing, winning, whatever, but I'm not actually increasing my knowledge of the game or the character. And at the end of the day, that's all I want. Because if you're like me, you have a ton of games on the back burner, and you just kind of let it slowly build with promises to get back to this, to get back to that. Like, I guarantee you can name at least one game where some character who you just didn't get nice enough with, even though you were hyped for their release or hyped for the game's release, hyped for the DLC, what have you, things like that. And then you just never really locked in with grinding a character like you should. So when it comes to stuff like that, you just gotta hold yourself accountable and just say, like, you know what, I wanted this for myself. If I don't achieve it, then it's on me. So, and that goes with life too, but not trying to get too philosophical with it, just keeping it focused solely on video games at the moment.
Round one, get ready, fight.
And now for the reason I titled this video what I did. Ever since I've been playing this game, whenever I run into a my player, and I'm gonna make this a public declaration, like, this is something you guys need to lock in and do also. Whenever I run into a my player, I have to have the absolute determination. It is your sworn duty to make these people hate playing this character as much as possible. Like, you have to beat them, and you have to beat them bad, to the point where by the time the game is over, it's either 2-1 or 2-0, and they're going back to training mode wondering if they still want to play it. I'm just sick of seeing her, man. Like, straight up and down. Like, I don't have anything against this character, honestly. Like, in this game, I don't even know if she's considered broken, to be honest with you. But how I feel about her personally, just because of her presence in Street Fighter 6, I hate her to death. I hate her to death. Alright? So whenever I play one of these dudes, it is my sworn duty to beat them in the set, and to beat them to the point where they hate the character and they don't even want to use it anymore. So me losing this first round is pretty much just building up the tenacity. Like, I can't let this rock. I cannot get salty. And again, I encourage everybody who's playing this game, listening to this, to feel the same exact way. It doesn't even have to be about mine. It has any character that you hate with that level of passion. You know what I mean? Don't let it rock. If they beat you in the game, don't let it rock. Don't let them feel prosperous for playing some cheap, broke character. Body them in the set, and make sure you give them some sort of fatal finish so they know, yeah, your character isn't even enough to carry you. You're that much of a bum. Unfortunately. So this is me losing just very embarrassingly. I don't even know how I took that L, but this is where it becomes your absolute duty. You cannot let that rock. And you can't get salty and leave on the plug and say, oh, they just beat me because of this, that. You leaving is giving them the ego boost that they need. Oh yeah, I'm really good with this character. And you gotta catch him early. You notice how low his points are, but you see the problems he's sitting here giving me with this annoying ass character. I can't let that stand. Like, and neither should you. It's either gotta be 2-1 or 2-0. That's it. There's no in between. It can never be 2-0 then. That means you failed. It's got to be 2-1 you or 2-0 you. Never 2-1 them. Never 2-0 them. They lose. You pick a cheap character, you already displaying your lack of skill. And this is me showing my lack of good punishes. Like, I don't even think, yeah, most of the session, I gotta admit, like, most of the session, I wasn't even able to do any of the clean confirms. I'm busy practicing in trainer mode because people's lag is just going off the charts. Like, if you pay attention to the match, look at the ping. Like, it's not me making excuses. Like, the ping is going up and down. It's like stock market numbers. When they're losing, they're going crazy. When they're winning, it's nice and chill. Yeah, I don't even know how I pulled this off. Honestly, I think he just messed up right there. and then so did I. Shit. So did I, apparently. Fuck. But that's what I'm saying. This is why, you know, even though this isn't my best footage to put out there, I'm willing to do it because it's definitely just gonna show my growth with this character. Like, how I go from crappy punishes to somewhat optimal punishes, better pressure, better frame traps, you know. So it's all a process. Don't ever be afraid to just jump in the rank and lose. That's really how you learn, to be honest with you. You don't learn too much from just winning all the time. Like, that's not where you get it from. See? What a great player using a great character. Wake up super every time, right? Ooh, and then the classic Street Fighter 6 gameplay. Stay out of range. You can't touch me, but the minute you whip something, I got a button for you. Every time. I got this one button. I'm just going to keep using it. Good job. I hit her with my own. I hit her with my own far heavy kick or far light kick, whatever that is he keeps throwing up. Alright, so pay attention to it all. Pay attention to the ping. Pay attention to how Iron Fortress he's trying to become now that he realizes, oh, I might win the game, right? There it is. What a shock. I don't know why I didn't catch on to it sooner. Like, he literally keeps waking up with that relentlessly. And again, I don't know much about this game, but I do believe she has a DP, which is even more annoying, to be honest with you. It's the fact that I think I know for a fact. That makes no sense. I think I know for a fact this is like a double negative on so many levels, but here we go. Jesus. And I'm amazed I didn't die. But the fact that I didn't, it just sealed this person's fate. But alright, so there we go. Very sloppily, but me taking that dub on a you know, a clutch confirm, it boosts my confidence and it probably diminished his. This is where it is your duty. Wrap up the set, kill that confidence, make him want to drop the character. Back to what I was saying, I know for a fact she has invincible wake up DP. So it's so annoying to watch somebody refuse to just bust out on the level of scrubbertree they're clearly capable of. But they want to play so patient, but then keep doing wake up super randomly. Like, come on, dude. Just wake up DP. You know you want to. Just do it. Just die faster. Like, that's my whole mindset. Like, just die faster. Stop making me work to take damage off you when you're just walking back, hiding. There it is. I'm glad that the low forward I was complaining about finally paid off, but I feel like the majority of this game session is definitely whipping like a ton. Good job, me. Final round. Keeps throwing out that normal. And I'm not sure if I even went into trainer mode to try to whiff punish that, but if that's like her most predominant, you know, whiff punisher or pressure tool, I think it's definitely worth doing. So I'm gonna have to make a note to go into the lab and try to figure out a whiff punish for that. And I love that about Jae Hoon, by the way. That the fact that if you hold that knee special, it absorbs one hit, and then the minute it absorbs it, you can release it, and it'll serve as a punish. I really like that about his moveset. So there's, like I said, there's a lot to explore with this character. He feels pretty, he feels a little stiff, but also he has a lot of great tools. So, yep, and here it is. It's your duty. That was overkill like hell. I could have just did a simple confirm, but that's my point. It is your duty to make them hate the fact that they took an L like that to the point where they don't want to play the character anymore. If I check this man's account in a week and he's not playing my mission accomplished. And the whole time I think that's what I meant to do. I did the wrong super and everything. I wanted to do the uglier, more cinematic one. Just to make him watch it longer. But around the time I'm uploading this, Evo weekend will probably be starting soon. So, you know, let me know what you guys are excited to see or watch. I gotta admit, this Evo feels kind of whack. I'm not gonna hold you. This Evo feels extremely lackluster. The lineup feels really, really weak. Like, I don't care about it. I only care about the reveals. I know that on day one, the Avatar fighting game has a panel where they said that they're going to reveal all the DLC characters. Hopefully that means I'll finally get to see Zahere, you know, his moveset or something. But other than that, yeah, I'm not really too pressed for it. Like, they got games like Rivals of Ether 2 in there. Things I don't know anything about. Invincible, I own it. I may upload, you know, some rank matches eventually, but I'm not crazy about it. I literally bought Invincible as a placeholder. I bought it as a placeholder. Like, I almost bought DOA 6 the other day because it just came out, and I'm just like, no, I'm not. Like, I already bought the game. They decided to kill the game. Then they're gonna repackage it, re-release it. Like, no, I'm not giving them all my money. So I'm not buying DOA 6 unless it just really seems like something I can't live without for some weird ass reason. But yeah, I think I'm good off of that. Invincible's at Evo, I really don't care about it. And when I say I don't care about it, I don't mean like playing it, I mean watching it. Like, I've never tuned into a stream, and even when I do, it just looks like beta footage 2.0. Like, there's no like real lab work that's been done. There's no flashiness to it. It's the same old. If you enjoy it, I don't know. Let me know what I'm not getting. But so far, everything I see is just kind of, you know, it's like ABC special, ABC assist, ABC special assist, back up, because now I don't have any more bar. And the minute you touch me, I'm doing an armor move, or what's the other thing you do in that game? Or if you hit me, I'm just gonna break it with my assist. Like, okay. So yeah, Invincible's in the lineup. I'm not too crazy about that. Tekken 8 has always been around. Now, I think I never bothered to play it because I bought Tekken 7 and I never bothered to play that. Here we go. Please take a look. Take a look at the ping. Take a look at the funniness. Now, this same exact person I played earlier in this session, and I won, but it was very difficult because I kept dropping confirms or getting weird confirms. And then after he does, you know, something weird with the connection, it all makes sense. Also, the fact that he doesn't run it back makes perfect sense. So even though I don't have anything against this character, I have something against people who play like that and do stuff like that online. Like, come on, dude. If you're gonna take the L with grace. Like, I really don't know what that's like. Like, you're losing, and then all of a sudden you just start fidgeting with something to help you win. Like, what the